Good morning. Let me get back to the comments. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who's here. Elena. Hello, Governor. Jojo, good to see you. Dogman, good to see you. Abnormal Mike, hello, how are you? Jojo, let's see who else. Uh, who's that? Marcy, welcome. Good morning, good morning. So, I've been trying to get this morning show off the ground. John Pig! I've been trying to get this morning show off the ground for a while. There's a million shows at night, right? There's a million. I wouldn't call it a show, right? Eventually, I'd like to have it where I'm working on a few things with the computer, working on a few things to get things squared on Elena's side, so that we could do a proper, sit down stream where I could share different things. We'll have a proper intro because the intro I was using kept getting me flagged for whatever. Somehow, I don't know, somehow, some way. And, long story short, I want to be able to share certain things with you. I want to be able to show different things. I want to go down different avenues, and I want it to be a positive start to the morning. There's a million shows at night and the evening, right? But I want to get one going early, early, so that we start our days together right. Start our days with good vibes, positive energy. I'm getting it sorted. Yeah, I know. So happy holidays, everybody. I've gone PC. I've gone PC and started saying happy holidays. I don't know when it happened. But it did because I caught myself saying it yesterday, and somebody was like, "You mean Merry Christmas?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I guess I mean what I say. You know what I mean? So somewhere along the line it happened, but I found out I was saying it. You too. Good. You too. Good to see you all. Yes, you too. You too. Welcome in, guys. Bring your topics, bring your questions if you have questions. I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be the focus is me. I want the focus to be everybody and everybody, whatever the case may be. You don't have to be in a great mood. Like if whatever, if you need an uplift, come here too. I want it to be different. You know what I mean? I don't want it to just be Bigfoot based and like, here's me showing all my shit because I do that all the time. You know what I mean? And I need work on it. It's not me up here being like, oh, like I'm gonna get everybody in a good mood. Like, no, I need this too. But I need this too. I need to start my day off in a proper manner somehow too. So this is, you know what I mean? This is how I want to do it. So hopefully we'll get some traction and people will come in here. We'll probably have a rotating schedule. Like today we did 8, but 8 isn't going to work for everybody. So to include everybody, we're going to have a rotating schedule where, whether we do it 3 days a week or whatever the case may be, we'll rotate it. I'll do one at 9, maybe, or one at 9:30, maybe one at 11, whatever. I'm in a bad mood. I understand that. It makes sense. Well, you have your outlet. You have your good outlet. I always see you ranting and raving over there. Hello, Marcy. Good to see you. Yeah. So I'm always trying to better everything, and this part here is not easy for me. This part here, the sit down part, is not easy for me. I know how to make things happen. I know how to produce out in the field. I know how to show things out there, and I know how to be in a good frame of mind. I don't know how to do it when I'm sitting still. It gives me anxiety. I get nervous every time. I can go on other people's channels and be fine, right? But even then, still, I get a little nervous. Like it's just not natural for me. In all honesty, I never wanted to be somebody who was public, ever, ever. It was what I was supposed to do. It was what I was supposed to do. Like it's where they wanted me to go and what they wanted me to do. So I did it. My back's blown out. I hurt my toe really bad. It's swollen like the size of my pinky toe is the size of my big toe. And still yesterday I felt selfish not going for a hike. I was like, let me if I have the opportunity and the time, let me get out there and make a video. I didn't think I was going to be able to get in the frame of mind to do anything fancy, be able to get a great connection, but I was like, I will be able to at least hobble around and get footage. It ended up working out to be a decent outing, but yeah, no, I'm relaxed. I'm just being open like always, you know what I mean? Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, thank you guys. Thanks, guys. So again, I know it's early. Let me grab my coffee. So I went and got this chair, right? And it was a lot of money, and it is not the one I want at all. And I'm pissed. I should have waited, and I should have ordered one offline, like the one that I wanted. But long story short, this one like flips down on me, and it makes a whole lot of noise. I built it my damn self, so I know everything's tight and screwed in right, but whatever. I'm gonna have to replace it eventually. I don't usually drink coffee, but I said for the sake of waking myself enough to do this. Anybody who knows me knows that when like if you respond to me at night, if you message me at night or or I comment to you in the morning, I comment back to you in the morning. It's usually gibberish. It's like it's just a bunch of letters and words because like I like sleep type. Change it, brother. Remember, you need comfy to work. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on this thing. I'm pissed. I would return it too because I got it at Walmart. The garbage went out, and I didn't put it out. It went out, and I was like, all right. It was this huge box. I had it separate from all the other stuff. My apartment is not big, so I had it outside, which was my bad. But anyway, it's gone, so I can't return it now. Neil, good morning. Coffee, yes, good. Good one, having one. Good man. Thank you, members. By the way, I appreciate you. Still having trouble with YouTube, Google AdSense and all that shit. It's been about 7-8 months now, but still appreciate you guys. Thank you. If you'd like to become a member, I do little extras. Whenever it takes off a little bit, I think we have enough now. I think we have like 10 people or whatever. So what I'll do is I'll probably schedule a live stream for just members. That way you guys can kind of, if there's anything you kind of want to ask on the side that's not in the public eye, whatever, whatever the case may be. There might be something that I'm totally missing, but that you guys want to talk about over there on the side. So I got to schedule those. Got some really good news about a few things. Really, really cool news. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited, and I don't know when I'm gonna really drop the drop the bomb on those things, but forward progress always, always. Oh, a muffin, nice. I have a muffin over there too, because somebody bought muffins and I never ate them. Morning, Andy. That's an interesting one. I went to open my intro. I was gonna do it, and then just say screw it. Like I'll take the copyright thing. But I think Susie might have took it down. Scott B, hello. I think Susie might have took it down because I got the copyright thing. Oh, I like that one. Woo, that's bright. Let me see if I could find a different one. Color mode. Whoa. Woo. Trying to be bright. Brooks, hello. Trying to be bright. Bright and upbeat. There we go. That'll do. There we go. Those are good. I like those greens. Oh, look at that one. Whee! That's cool. I could dig it. Yeah, it is cool. It's interesting. I mean, I've never had one, so for me, it's like, ooh, I'm all fancy and shit. Focus on the good guys. Yeah, it's not always easy, but do what you gotta do. I got a lot of practice. Makes my hair look longer. They This is not normal for me. I don't usually grow it out long like this, but I got to figure out what I'm doing with it. If I put gel in it, then it works. You know what I mean? So what the idea is, what I do is I shave it up real high, and then I kind of I kind of take it and push it towards the center, and it ends up looking good like that. But when it's dry, it just goes everywhere. Especially because I wear winter hats, so it's just like. Not yet, Andy. Not yet. Not yet. I'm looking. I just spoke to my buddy about it yesterday again. His truck broke down yesterday on the way home. He does a coffee truck route. Not just he has a food truck, and it's out west on Long Island. Like so, by the time he gets done, it's like late afternoon, and we were actually gonna link up yesterday, and his fuel pump went, so he had to get it towed to his dad's shop, which it sucks, but there's nothing you could do. Like shit happens. But anyway, we were just gonna try to hash it out ourselves. But what I gotta do is take it down. I think just take it down to Geek Squad. It's such a beautiful freaking computer. Such a good looking computer. I don't know anything about it though. I can't wait to dive into it though. I'm not good with technology. Oh, I know you think so. Well, I appreciate that. Dolph? I don't even know who that is. Yeah, hopefully, well, I want to get her back involved. It goes a lot better when she's up here. She's very like she thinks about everything. Like I respond to things right away. Bing, 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 bing. She's good at like soaking it in and like processing it. Universal Soldier, Rocky 4, the Russian guy. Rocky 4. Oh, that's what I look like? I don't even remember that guy. Oh, the Russian, the big you. Oh, that guy's a giant though. That guy's a monster. I ain't no damn. I'm like a freaking. I'm like a half pint version of him. There was this guy, Sergeant Garcia. I'll never forget this guy. I didn't know they made Spanish people this big. And well, he was Mexican. I didn't know they made Mexicans this big. And we were cool and all. And like, during work hours, it was work hours, but afterwards we were cool and like we'd have a few beers and chop it up, and they tried to keep us out of trouble. This was in Korea, so they tried to keep us out of trouble. And like we would talk shit back and forth, and like he just didn't he'd get so pissed at me all the time. So they signed me up for a combatives tournament, which is like MMA fighting. It's like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, right? But military version. So when you get trained in it in level 1, on the 4th day out of the 5th day, you have to do these clench drills, which you have to go at somebody who's wearing 16-ounce gloves, and you have to do 4 rounds of it, but you have to go at them while they punch the shit out of you. I mean, clean try to knock you out. I'm not talking like I mean, they clean are trying to knock you out, and you can't hit back. You can only defend yourself on the way in, and then you have to perform a clench. And and when you're trying to perform the clench, they're trying to get away from you, and they're still hitting you. So you have to do it 4 times. So my second and third go was with him, and man, that guy put a whooping on my head. Oh boy, he put a whooping on my head. I'll get my new tablet sorted, and we could work it out. It'll be over again soon too. Yeah. Well, the tablet's probably the best idea for now, because that phone speaker's just shot. But we'll work it out. I'd have a flat top in my hair and it'll stick up. If he cries, he cries. Dog man, I just wrote 3 long Scotsman messages. I told you so. I know. I read it after. All right, this is not for me. Derek, you too, buddy. Neil. Oh, thank you, buddy. Wait, I think didn't you serve too? I thought you did. Andy served. I know that. Thank you, Andy. Over in Great Britain. All right. Don't think I've got clenched on my buttocks. It's freezing here. Shit. Almost Christmas, everyone. Sure is. I am so underprepared. Forest Friend, good morning. Forest Friend, you've been putting out some great stuff lately. Thank you for sharing. Really, thank you for sharing it all. Just so you know, you're on it. You're on it. Don't question yourself. I understand when you post, or when you converse about things, like you kind of stay neutral for certain reasons, but you're on it. You're on it. Sasquatch Confession. Sending love from British Columbia. Good to see you, bro. Keep up the good work as well, man. I've seen you guys all around the forest fire. out there just having fun. Like that's what people forget to do is what you guys are doing. Squatch Gang, they call themselves. Having fun, loving what they're doing, and not doing it for any other reason. They're not doing it for nobody else. I mean, they're sharing with us, which is great, right? But they're loving what they do. Yeah, I understand that completely. I totally understand it. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do. What's fun? Going out in the field, like doing the Sasquatch thing. Like they're going out there, they're together, they're 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 doing their hikes and their searches and they're connecting and they're teaching each other the things that they're picking up on. They they work as a team. It's great. And it's not a team, it's friends. It's not like this serious research team. Oh, like we got to be the best of the best of the best. Like they're having fun. Uh-oh, have fun, buddy. It's cold 30s in Florida. Ooh, that's good. For Florida, that is cold. Yes, they do. They love to see it. Damn right. Us being ourselves and yeah, and having great times. Yes. Yeah, Castleman. Neil. Yep, no doubt. Thank you, Andy. Oh, okay. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep up. They are fun to watch. At the bank, an old lady asked me to help check her balance, so I pushed her over. uh, love you too, guys. You, uh, him and his twin brother, and then James go out. But JT is great, man. He's always if anybody's on TikTok, he's always over there. I haven't been on much at all, like at all. Um, but I've really been pulling back from doing a lot of things except helping others. Like that's where I feel like my focus should be right now. Obviously, I'm on my, I'm doing my own thing, but as far as like, I don't want to be redundant, so I feel like there's a lot of new people going out there and trying new things, and I want to just make myself available for them. But at the same time, don't expect me to not share with you guys because I have a few mini docs in the wings. There's like 3 or 4 just waiting to be put together. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, keep it up, bro. I love seeing when you go to the castles. Reminds me of when I was in Germany. Do you know that? Oh, do you know there's fun in the word Scottish? Always fun with most of you good last season and labs. Nearly put my back out. That's part of your journey to help. Yes, no doubt, bro. No doubt. I do what I feel like is most important. And right now it's always been it's always been. And for those of you who don't know, when I first came into this, I got used and abused and like shit on, and I came across the wrong person, and he was like a huge grifter, scumbag liar, and like his whole crew of people were like they were all working with him, like and like pretended to be your friend, smile on your face type shit. Like I learned a lot from it. Don't get me wrong, I learned a lot from it, but I thought that's what it was. So I was about to just get out of it all, and then I realized, I said, let me just go my own way. And I said, you know what? If I ever get a little bit of steam, If I ever get a little bit of steam down the line, down the road, I will I will not do that to other people. Like if I see people coming in and they need a hand or they need an ear or whatever, I'm gonna lend it out. It's not evil. It's not. It's not always evil. They're they don't know no better. It's like they're money hungry. They it's money. It's a lot of it's money or clout. Money or clout. Money or clout. They can't help it. You know what I mean? They can't help it. Maybe they can and they just don't want to. I don't know. But I refuse. Yeah, selfishness. Yeah, there's so many different reasons. Best to do it by yourself with another person the most. Yeah. Like it is what it is. Like this is what it is. If you do this expecting, especially going in the field, if you do it expecting to make money, it's gonna be a swift kick in the ass. I'll tell you that much. That's why I tell people when they're going to get monetized, when they're going for that goal of getting monetized, I'm like, don't think it's gonna be some fancy thing because it's not. It's you put out dollars to get back pennies. And again, there's ways to sell yourself out if you want to, I guess. Far too many inconsiderate, selfish MFers in this world. I hear you. I am Scott. Yes, I'm on Long Island, and I live on Long Island, and then it's in New York State. Yeah, very very southern, like eastern, like as southeast as you can go. So the city's like here, and then like there's all upstate, and then I live like over there. I believe that probably both. Yeah, there's an evil side to it when there's money involved. Yeah, well, it becomes competition at that point, right? Because now you have people competing for your money or your subscribers or your views, blah blah blah, right? So when you go down that road, you start to view things different, and it's consuming. I see it happen all the time. I watch from the outside. And I collect what I need to collect to keep myself safe and us safe, but it ain't whatever. Yeah, but again, a lot of it's not on purpose. These people just don't know any better. There's so much displaced. They have such displaced like I don't know, they're robots, half of them. If they knew the beauty that was out there, like if see the beautiful journey that I'm on, like that's the shit that like nobody can take away. You know what I mean? That's the shit that money can't buy. That's the stuff that like I strive for and I look forward to. And YouTube, mind you, I don't want to make it sound bad because I love being here with you guys and all that. But if it went away, it wouldn't change anything. All it would change is where we get together. That's it. They can't help it if they can't do it in person, so they do it behind the keyboard. Yeah, I know bad ones out there right now for sure, bro. Yeah. Shannon, good morning. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. I was just thinking about you and a couple other people I haven't seen in a while, and I start to get worried when I don't see names, and I just hope everything's all right. So I'm glad to see you. I just do it for the enjoyment and because I've met so many cool people through it. Absolutely, bro. And Neil, this is no shade at you, bro, but I hear that all the time, and then I see it. I see the same person 6 months later, like the flip of a switch. Bing! Totally different. And again, I'm not pointing at you. I'm just saying, I all the time. Yeah, yeah, we got hit bad, bro. It actually was out there. It was still going yesterday, at least the wind. But 2 days ago was bad, really bad. Um, my I got like a screen door, and then a screen door, and then it's got glass on it, but it's a screen glass, and then I got a storm door, and then I got a hallway down to my apartment or whatever, and then there's another storm door, and that storm door was shaking, the inside storm door, because that's how windy it was. It was like the hallway was creating like this like huge like suction. It's crazy. Anyway, this ain't the topic I want, but I'm almost at the point of being monetized. I need 180 more watch time hours. That's crazy to me because you got the subscribers, but it's just cool to see my channel grow. It is. Absolutely, bro. Like I don't think people realize how motivating of a factor it is to get comments. Like, I'm old news, right? And I'm not trying to say this in a bad way, but I think people take for granted that I'm here. So, because I'm always here and I put up a lot of stuff. So I think people will just kind of watch it and whatever. And then it's like, I don't get comments. I don't really get a lot of likes. I don't get a lot of comments. I don't get a lot of views. And it's fine. Like, I like watching other people get those, things, because I've been through so many different phases where, I've had the attention on me, and like, but it's not about attention. It's about positive feedback. And like, it motivates. I'll talk for myself. It motivates me when I get a comment that says like, "Oh shit, thank you so much for going and doing this," or "Oh, that helped me out today. It lifted my spirits," or "Oh, that was cool structure," or whatever the hell you took away from it. It motivates me. It makes me feel good. It makes me want to get up and do the next one. When I go out there and I, do a lot of work, and then I put it up, and then I come back and I look a day or two later and there's like 3 comments on there, I'm like, all right, like, I guess, I'll just chill, or I'll just do my own thing. And it's just the way it is. I'm just saying, those comments really make a difference for people. I'll never be monetized. You might, you never know. That's what I'm trying to share, the magic, the mystery. Yeah, you will. You're doing it now. You will. And don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're gonna do it. If that's your intent, if that's your intent and you stay true to that, it will happen. It will happen. Because I never know how I'm gonna do it, or I don't think I'm doing it the right way. Because I'm my own worst critic, right? So I beat myself up. So that's another reason I like the positive feedback, because it like gets me out of my own head. You know what I mean? And then, but you're gonna do it through like subconsciously, not even knowing it. As long as that's your intent and like what you try to manifest and what you continue to do, you will do it. Most people can't see the beauty, Mike. It becomes about the money. That's the world we live in these days, sadly. It's not, yeah, you're right. And it's not always their fault. Like, people think that's what they're supposed to do. I live way below my means. Way below my means, because I'm busy doing other shit that don't make me money. But at the end of the day, I'm happy. You see what I'm saying? So what's the point of me going and chasing money? You know? So like, I've chased money and I've had money, but I wasn't as happy as I am now. So why would I go back to that? And that's what I try to explain, is I'm like, I also live below my means so I can travel and go and do different things and hit a different place every once in a while. That's me. That's how I like to, that's how I found my happiness, is doing like a little weekend travel or a 2-3 day travel, and I do that once a month, and I can circle that on my calendar and say, okay, I got that. Like that's coming up, or that just passed, and that was awesome. Good at what you do. We appreciate you do this when it's hard. Oh, thank you, Jojo. I'm good. Hello, been on a journey myself, but doing good. Nice, nice. Well, we look forward to you coming back whenever you get a chance. But I hope your journey's going well, Chef. It's a sickness like gambling or drinking too much. True, very true. I hear Mike a whiff of money and changes people. Yeah, often, and it's not everybody. It's not everybody. I've seen a lot of people stay true, and it's fine. It's fine. Some people need money. I get it. Like some people need money to survive for different reasons. Whatever. That's cool. Like that's the way the world works. We live in two different worlds. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just keep yourself safe on this YouTube, okay? Ain't nobody safe, man. As long you just gotta, stay in your own lane and ignore the bullshit. I know you like to address it a lot. I know you like to defend people, and I respect that. But oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys ever need anything, you know where to find me. Good to see you too. Oh, thank you guys. Only 6 likes so far. It's all right. Oh, thank you, Al. I've got the 3,000 hours. I don't care. I do it to help others and support others. You too. Strike that like. It is motivational. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Me and Anthony are constantly reminding people to comment after the show, but for some reason it seems to be a hidden barrier stopping people. It's it's true. It's true. I don't know what it is. It's very true. Um, I don't know what it is either, man. I really don't. I really don't. Maybe when the show goes off, they have to go back in and find that show, and I don't know. I really don't know. But like some people have it lined up where their comments show and the chat shows. My channel doesn't do that, and I don't know why. So like usually you can like slide back and forth. Mine only has a chat until the show is over. I don't know how people get that. I won't get monetized. You're helping people. Like that's a big deal. Yeah, thank you. It's what I like to do. I really do. It makes me feel like I'm making a difference. And you know, if I reach one person a day, that day was successful. That day was productive, and that day made a difference. Um, I stay up all hours of the night because sometimes it's different people in different time zones. I've done it the whole time. I used to do it because some of it was me learning. I would learn from people all over the world. Like they used to joke and call me Mr. Worldwide because I would sit up 24 hours a day and talk to people everywhere. I'd sit and talk artifacts and this and that and paintings and underground structures and this and that and stuff with somebody in Australia. And then I would talk about like the wild man in New Zealand after that. And then like I would sit there and chop it up with people and like I was all day like just trying to soak in stuff from different people and like because in the beginning I didn't really want to know anything because I didn't want it to affect my journey. So I went out, blank slated. And then at some point I decided, okay, now I can't avoid hearing the outside noise. I'm starting to take in different things from different people. So let me take in the right stuff from the right people. And I started to reach out. And you know, whether it's somebody in Vancouver or BC, Canada, BC is where Sasquatch Confession is. But the team I work with out there, they're some of the most amazing people. Well, some of them are there, some of them are scattered all over the place, right? And I have like my New York team, which we're scattered. We all have regions that we go and we work in, and um, you guys know Larry. Larry was probably the first public person I went and helped with a Sasquatch sighting. He was probably the first person that I helped that wanted to go public with it. That was okay with going public with it. But a lot of times we go and we help people. We all have regions and stuff, and we if somebody has a sighting, we go and do it. Yeah, let me move on. I do so much shit with different people. I can't even get into it all. Yeah. Oh, I must be so far behind. Hey, Jane. All right, don't get mad, guys. I'm just gonna scroll to the end because I'm behind. Tennessee, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna catch up. I'm just gonna go to the end and catch up. Went away. Sure. Such an amazing person. Do a lot. Spend time helping others. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm not looking for praise on it. I hope that's not what it sounds like. I'm just stating like what I find to be important. You know, you can get tied up in a lot of things here. When you become public, you can get tied up in a lot of the wrong shit. And I don't know. Sometimes helping others is, bringing them on and getting them a few subscribers, or sharing their stream, or sharing their video. Right? Sometimes it's as simple as that, because they're on the right track, but they're not getting any feedback, so they're kind of doubting themselves. So like it's like, okay, let me just get some people over. Let me get at least see if we can get 5-10 good people over there that will respond to him or her, because that's going to give them, the motivation to keep going and staying on that right track, right? So like it's all situational. Thank you, Jane. Back at you. Jumping. I'm mad. What else is new? Let's try blue. Blue. Oops, not that one. Whoa. What happened to the other blue one? Drives me nuts. I find a good one and then it disappears. Whoa. Yeah, we'll just go white light from. Oh. Mikey, comments in live chat only show up on Premiere videos. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Thank you. I know that we just appreciate it. Thank you. They've been chatting over 2 years now. I don't know. I'm lost. What's going on here? Hey, Mark. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, brother. I think the best channels help each other's, and that's what makes this all so special. Some channels, bigger channels, all helping, and the rest don't really matter. I could tell who the strong people are because they build others up. Weak people break other people down. A fact. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. Oh, thank you. I don't know. It's a hot mess, right? But I'm not used to having long hair on top. Oh, Melissa, welcome in. Good morning. Mike, when are you going to let's see what this is. Go for another trail walk. I love when you go in the woods and find things these creatures do or leave us behind for us to see. I think I might. Well, it's still early, so probably today. But I'm sitting on a lot of stuff. I'm sitting on a lot of stuff. From upstate this past time. I can't even emphasize it between this UFO thing we've seen glow up and then come back down and dissipate and disappear. It was in the woods. It was on like top of the mountain in the woods, not in the sky necessarily. So I don't know what it was. It might have been a portal opening. We said UFO right away, but it could have been a portal, could have been an orb. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Anyway, sitting on a lot of footage from that. Going out on different hikes with Elena, and like we left gifts. We did a bunch of stuff up there. So that's a whole different area. Then I have a whole nother area I sent out for a mini doc. That's like native land upstate in a different section. I have to send out my. There's a mini doc being done with DHP. Then I got the other one that I have to send out to somebody to help me with from Lake Champlain, which was a pretty cool one. That was a fun one. That was a really fun one. I really got to put that together. But anyway, as far as going out again and making just a regular video, probably soon. Probably really soon. I'm feeling better than I thought I was gonna today. So. Just on the TikTok live, we're watching, saying hello to the fan. Hey, who's there? Clay, Nancarm, Scott. Who else? Nicole. Anybody else? I love when he does that. So what he does is he goes on his TikTok live and he shows other people. You want to talk about support? He goes on his TikTok live, and while he watches other people's videos, he streams it. He streams it. He just sits there and he puts it on his TikTok, and anyone can hang out and watch it along with you. You know, whether you want to joke about what's up there and have a good laugh, or you think it's awesome, it's the best thing you ever seen, or whatever. Like, it's just an objective little hangout, and like everybody at the end of the day is cool. You know what I mean? And we just chop it up and shoot the shit, and it's great. It's a lot of fun. I almost sang it, Jojo. It was beautiful. You ain't lying. Yeah, we'll go to some better spots. I'll take you to some of my spots up there that I know about. Is it safe in Ohio since that train derailment with the chemicals? Oh shit. There is loving open channels and there is money fame channels, two different creatures. Yeah. People move to one or the other based on what they want. Roger that. Right. I don't know what draws people to one side or the other, but it's very true. Mike S., what's happening, buddy? Nice seeing with you. Yeah, it was nice. It was cool. I may not catch many USA Lives, but I always watch back. Now I started to leave. Oh, well, that's nice, Jojo. I didn't know you were over there. I had no idea. I have been, Jane. Trust me, I have been. I have been. Oh. Palestine, which is at least 3 hours north, so we are fine down here as far as I know. Oh yeah. Tartaria research. All right, time for Tartaria research. Have a great day. All right, thanks, Derek. Good to see you. It does, Marcy, for sure. Welcome to the show. Greetings. UK all the way. UK all the way. Wednesday, isn't it? I'm just an angry Scotsman with a big heart. Freedom! He ain't that angry. You're really not that angry. You guys are just blunt. I mean, very blunt. You say what you feel. You don't think about it. Then you think about it, and then you say it again. I sound like a farmer, so people from US say. I had a great time. I might can't wait to see more. Yeah. That was a nice warm up. Had to break you in a little bit with a house. Then next time we'll go down to a cabin. Kentucky, nice. I gotta get down there. I really wanna visit the Mammoth Caves. I've been to Kentucky, but I was about this big. I was a baby. My dad was stationed in he wasn't in the army very long. I don't remember what happened, but he did boot camp in Kentucky, so I was down there for like his graduation or whatever, and I was young. I was a young lad. I don't know how you guys say it. Lassie. Military buddy who lives in Kentucky. Oh yeah, for sure. I have at least between the military. I mean, I had before I entered this Bigfoot world. I had at least somebody in every single state. My network just from that is huge. And then after working with everyone in the Bigfoot, like there's probably nowhere I could if I had to for some reason. Like say I was just gonna drive around the whole country over and over again through every single state. Like if something happened in any given state, like there's somebody I know, which is comforting, honestly. Good people like you might do it to get the truth out there and not for the money. I know who I follow, and it isn't moneymaker takers. Yeah, lad. Okay, thanks, Jojo. I always have great places for you if you get down here. Yeah, I'd love to, bud. Yeah, if you're down, I'm down. I want to come back down there. Like, I want to come back down there and spend about a week. Maybe just hit because the Smoky Mountains were awesome, but I was limited. I was stuck where I was stuck. You know what I mean? Because Anthony and I drove down there with other people, and that was it. Like I was stuck at a campground for 48 hours, and that was it. And I made the best out of it. I did what I could. But they went to the conference, and I didn't feel comfortable leaving my shit behind, like all our gear, so I stayed back. But long story short, I want to go back. Definitely want to go back. So it was very close to Tennessee. It was North Carolina, but it was very close to Tennessee. So I'm not sure where you are down there exactly, but we'll talk about it. I have to check my emails because I'm sure I'm really behind. I have shit to send out to some people. There was a couple of winners from a giveaway, and I'm so far behind on that. So please understand that I'm gonna get them out soon. Like I know I talked to Paradox, and he was like, "Don't worry about it." But I'm behind. I lived in Adolphus, Kentucky for about a year. It was so beautiful out there. That's cool. I'll bet it is. I'll bet it's gorgeous. Hey, you can't deny that. Just gonna now. Just gonna know. Gonna know? Do you know that? Dogman Capital. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. I know where to find them at home. I hate work. Kentucky, I'm loving my tobacco and filler and the filler. Thanks again. Nice. I hate work also. Cincinnati, nice. Nice. Yeah, cameraman crew and them are awesome. They do all that Ohio stuff. Um, I'm looking forward to getting together with them. Hopefully, I would love to. I would love to visit California. It's been on my list for a while. I was supposed to go a couple years back, and it just didn't work out. But it's not. Shit happens. Shit happens. So I would definitely love to come out there. It's got to be where she could stay for like a long period of time if we're gonna go to Cali for sure. I'm between Smokies and LBL. Okay, wow. All right. So yeah, I see. Shit, go shit. The hurrieder, I go. The behinder, I. I know, huh? Cave Run, Lake Lots. Oh, Cave Run, Lake Lots, yeah, yeah. Those mammoth caves, I gotta see them. Like, I don't care if it's even a little bit of it. I gotta see them. All right, good to see you, Mark. Good to see you, bro. Really good to see you. I know you've been, dealing with a lot, and just know we're rooting for you. Got always pulling for you, bro. Always. Love you, buddy. Can he push? Oh, you can he push your granny off the? Thank you, Forrest, friend. I have a friend from basic training and tech school that lives in Washington State. Plan to visit her. She's in Sabe. Yeah. Oh, I bet she's in Washington. It's a given. It's part of the culture there. It's part of the culture. All right, you too, my friend. All right, guys, give me 1 sec. Oh, come here, puppy. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. All right, sorry, guys. Boy, we went to Mammoth Cave a few years ago. There's a motel place down the street from the caves called Wigwam Village where you could stay in a cement wigwam. We stayed there. It was great. Only two in US. That's amazing. So those are kind of the things that I look for when I go and stay places. I look for like rare finds, they're called, right? Like, or rustic things. And whether it's like a tiny house or like a loft in the middle of nowhere, whatever. That's how I found Hoppy Quick. The place I was staying at happened to be right across from Hoppy Quick, and he's like this wood carving legend that lives out in the middle of nowhere. I ended up staying next to him. You know, and mind you, the next house over is far, but he's cool as shit. So I chopped it up with him. I'm like, I gotta meet this guy. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who he was at the time, but I'm like, this guy is badass. Like he's anyway. If you guys missed that part, definitely go check it out. It's a ways back. It was like 3 expeditions ago. I covered Janice Carter's old farm up to Jennifer Appleton's place. Some of my Bigfoot are raising some of Janice's Blackie kids. I know a giant. At this point, I'm just chilling with a smile, enjoying the show. That's amazing. It's amazing. Boofy, if you go to Scotland, LIB might stay in one of them. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's not if I'm gonna go to Scotland. It's when, and how am I gonna be able to make it happen? First things first is a passport that I can't afford. So that's step one. But there's a lot of things in the works right now for me on a personal side that I have to focus on. Like it has to be my focus, and I can't be selfish about anything right now. So I have to just sit still. As much as it's not in my personal repertoire to sit still and do nothing, I have to, because I have to be prepared for when things come. That makes sense. I know it's very general, but I'm basically at peace now that I know them. I don't need to hunt. Love this. Love it. Craig the Hunter. What's happening? Good morning, my friend. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Oh, boy. So, I just, yeah, I know. I know. No, you do. I woke up this morning. I got a fright. I seen the Scotsman in the mirror. You will need to rent a Speedo if you forget your shorts vacationing in Scotland. You can go swimming in a kilt. Hey, you too, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you guys are doing well. I haven't been around on YouTube much lately, so I haven't been checking into much. Especially you guys are late. You're on late at night, but I'm usually up. I just don't. I haven't seen anything pop up. Maybe you've been off too. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, I won't go there, but I don't. Yeah, I won't go there. Some things you got to keep private, buddy. Vinny, what's up, Vin? Was Vinny one of the guys in the what do you call it? Was he that little legend that kept jumping out of his float on the lazy river there? He had the unicorn. He had the unicorn float. Was that Vinny? Lazy River. Shout out to Vinny. Good to see you, bud. That was him. I knew it. Good kid. Good kid. That was on your birthday. Yeah, I remember that. Harry Pineapple floats. Yep, this took a hard left turn. So anyway, guys, yeah, I just poked my head out with the dog, and it's nice weather. It's still early. I might go and hit the woods. It's just a matter of where. That's my. So we have a lot of things now. Like, there's a lot of things that I can do giveaways with. I have to just really get organized about it. But we're gonna have a lot of giveaways because there's a lot of stuff, and it's not gonna be like, oh, one little thing. Like, everybody's gonna get crazy care packages when it goes out. We've been blessed with a lot of things. Jane sent a lot of these little knickknack things and crystals and necklaces and leather bracelets, and some of them are super cool. Like, I'll just show you a couple of them real quick. Here's a couple of the ones that I decided to keep. Like, this is this one's really cool. Then there's like a white one. This is like an axe necklace. And then that's like a turquoise bull. This one's cool as shit. There's so many things. Like, when I tell you, if you guys do win something, like whatever, when stuff goes out, it's gonna be like, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that goes with it. So, plenty of stuff to do giveaways and gifts. And I know I'm behind on the last batch, but I will get to it, I promise. Very cash poor right now, so sending out packages is, it might not happen till after the holidays, so just bear with me, please. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, they are cool. There's a lot of good ones in there. Lots. I can't even begin to show it all. It's just so much stuff. So much stuff. So just know that we're gonna be doing more giveaways soon, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Oh, of course, yeah. No, it's a blessing because I'm always struggling to like find something to do a giveaway with, and like now there's just so much. There's such an abundance that I don't even have to think twice about it, and I can make these cool like variety packs and stuff. So a little bit, she says. This hoodie is probably the best thing ever. Where'd it go? I wore it like 3 days in a row. Anyway, I don't know where it went, but it's so cool. I didn't even know it was in there. It was just so much stuff. That was so cool, Jane, to send that. Looks like there's so much stuff. I can't even explain it. She sent it specifically for giveaways. Like, specifically for giveaways. Like, that's how cool she is. So, yeah. Yeah. There'll be recipients. Thank you, Craig. I heard you about the mask. I was supposed to give Elena the white one, but she didn't. I couldn't send it back. So anyway, I got to do something permanent with them. That's for sure. And this is just like a temporary setup. I just kind of wanted to see how it looks, and then I kept taking stuff down to show people, and now the whole windowsill's all freaking naked and afraid. Rain's back. Delivery in 15. Wet, wet dog. I found out yesterday that trees have different charges. Okay, like white oak is a negative. Wow. Popular or positive. And evergreens are new trees. why they use evergreens as portals, natural energy. Wow. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, right. Not enough suitcase space. Right. One day we'll go into some of the stuff. Probably whenever we do a giveaway. I feel stupid doing a giveaway before I have the other stuff ready to go out. So once I get that squared away, I have to go into my emails, which I haven't even yet. I have to get the addresses. I have to try and remember who won what. I believe I wrote names, put them in a bag, and then, with who wanted what. And then what I'll do is I'll get those squared away, get them in the packages, and get them ready to go out. And then maybe we'll do one more after that. Evergreen, keep it all balanced. They hold their leaves. Oh, I see. That's interesting. It's interesting. It's really interesting. I wonder what oak is. Hold on. I think he said something with oak. Evergreen are neutral. Energy, not natural. It's all right. I knew what you meant. Evergreen are connected to a lot of Dogman sightings I've had. There you go. See how it all ties in? I've been trying to show these things for a while now about how they connect the forest with these bends and snaps, and they keep the trees alive that way. And I feel like I'm so repetitive with it. But almost every day I see somebody confused about it. And I see somebody, like, there was a whole show about it yesterday on, I forget what it was. And they were talking about the structures, and it was like pulling up this like guy who wrote about it. He wrote what the structures were and what he thinks they were, and he's putting it out there to all these people, and they're literally soaking it in like sponges, and they're like, "Oh, I never knew that," and blah 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 blah, and like, yeah, he's like, "So X marks the spot, and that means this, and then you go here, and then you follow the tree breaks because that's where they go because they smash them down like King Kong as they walk," and it was just the most. It was like Ace Ventura. Can I ask you a few questions when he's talking with his ass? It was like where do you get this shit from? And then why do you feed it to people? It frustrates me. And the first thing I want to do is jump on there and be like, "You're an idiot. Stop doing that." But it's not my lane. It's not my lane. True that. True that. Some things can't be explained, and I'm never going to sit here and act like I know it all and say that it's limited to, or what I know is across the board, or that's the only thing that it's used for, right? But explain yourself. Like, explain where you got this shit from. Don't just right. Don't jaw jack to me and not tell me where you got it from. Because if you never leave your armchair, then you've never left your armchair. So the only place you got your info from was from your armchair. Yeah, energy. Yeah. Yep, energy. Like, yeah, we all got pieces of the puzzle. That's a fact. That's a fact. My thing is question everybody, right? Question things. Question things. You guys know me at this point, right? So you know that I put in due diligence, right? I don't just come up here and just start talking shit. I don't. You might not agree with me. You might be like, "Oh, I don't believe in telepathy, so you're full of shit." Okay, cool. All right. I'm not going to chase you down. I'm not going to chase you down and tell you to believe that in telepathy. I don't care if you want to tag me as a crazy person that hears voices. Fucking fine. Keep it pushing. But again, I'm just a regular ass guy. So why would I just come out of left field talking about telepathy with Sasquatch? 'Cause it's not easier. It's not easier. It doesn't make you popular. It doesn't. It's awkward to be like aside from the common crowd. It is. It's hard, but I'm not gonna ignore it or act like it don't happen. Um, Everyone reports they come out and go through the evergreens. Energy could be created in a neutral place. People like us don't write books. We share and learn. Right, right. I agree, bro. Like, yeah. I title some things like I go on live and say, "Here's another chapter from the book I'll never write." But I hear you, bro. Your ego is healthy. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. But I believe in something a week later, I change again. You have to. Like, to an extent, you have to. To an extent, you have to. I'm not saying you have to stay open, right? Because things are always changing. But I'll look into evergreens. Like, I'll look into those different trees. Like, I never paid attention to what a different tree was or what kind of tree it was because I never knew. But now, all right, maybe I should check that out and like see if those data matches up so that we can put that together. That's good. Like, that's good. That's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do. Each of us can really only tell what we have experienced, and it's correct to say each experience is a puzzle piece, but each of these beings is an individual. Very true, bro. Very true. Very true. So what I get over here might not apply in Washington or California or whatever, right? Some of it might, some of it might not. I don't know. Maybe Florida is a whole totally different story. It's totally different climate. I don't know. But again, I don't know if they operate under the climates. Like, do they even get affected by snow and hot weather and this and that and storms? Or is the next dimension over just chill as a fan? Like, I don't know. I don't know. The biggest question should be, why are the governments lying to us about their existence? Well, yeah, yeah. Well, it's just one of the lies that they started. Again, another piece of the book I'll never write is state parks, county parks. Those are hotspots. At night they're monitored for a reason. How you have reservations for Native Americans, you have preserves and reserves. If you have a preserve or a reserve near you, probably a Sasquatch reservation. The state parks and the national parks and all that, county parks, those places are controlled areas. They open at dusk, open at sunrise and close at dusk for a reason. You can camp in some of them, but again, you're controlled to a certain area. But think about how many people in those parks either go missing or they have experiences at their tent or whatever, right? You can go camping in the middle of nowhere and have nothing. Share, learn, get info out to help others. That's all we can do. What others do with the info is up to them. We all do our part to help. That's right. That's right. Trees are grounding as well, no doubt. I'm Celtic Tree of Light. I have a dream catcher. That's cool. If I was camping, set tent in evergreens, neutral area, neutral energy, I think will sleep and rest well. That's a good point. It's a very good point. It's a very, very good point. I'm going to check these things out. I don't even know if we have evergreens here. I have to look into it. Again, I'm not like a tree expert. Oh, it fell on the floor. I'm sure I've shown you guys this a lot of times too, but you know, you can just hold this thing here, hold it still, put it about an inch above your palm, and it'll show how open your energy is. Watch, it'll start swinging. So it goes in a, it should go in a clockwise motion. If it goes counterclockwise, I forget what that means, but if it doesn't go anywhere, you need to open your energy. Mine usually swings a lot bigger than that, but you have pendulums, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if I have any. I usually give all my stuff away. Like I hand it to people. A lot of times when I do that, like when I show them that, like I show people that to check their energy, they'll be like, "Oh, I gotta get one. I gotta get one." I'm like, "Where do I get one?" I'll just be like, "Yeah, you go here, here." And I'm like, you know what? I just end up giving it to them. So I don't have any pendulums anymore. But that works just the same. Ugh. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. It was supercharged. Yeah. My hands are very. Um, I always forget how much energy like my hands have, like from the Reiki and stuff. Like at the drop of a hat, I can like do so much. I can do so much with them, and I just always forget. Always forget. Again, there's so much stuff that I do outside off the camera that like I just don't. I'm not ready to talk about it yet. I don't know if I should talk about it or not, but let's just say working with the elements is fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's, it's intense, but we'll get into that another day. My son said the problem with sleeping in the evergreens is things might come and go. Okay, but he said if you're looking for answers, evergreens is a place. All right, I could dig it. Well, tell him thank you. I'm gonna give it a try. Great live, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out and watching over there on TikTok too. Thank you guys. Thank you for your support, Sasquatch Confessions, and everybody over there. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Chad. Have a good day. Thank you, Dogman. Marcy, you too. Thank you, Al. Talk to you in a little bit. Jojo, thank you. Thank you, Mike. Good to see you, bro. Jane, Forest Friend, thank you so much. I hope you all go on forth and have a beautiful, wonderful day. I hope this was a nice start to your day. I want to thank you all, like, for spending your time here. Whether you popped in for a minute and said hi, whether you hung out for a long time, whether you're in the UK and it's your lunch break or your afternoon, or whether you were out west and it's super early in the morning. Thank you. Thank you. It means the world to me. Your time is valuable. Your time is precious. You can spend it any which way you want. So when you spend it here with us, we don't take it lightly. We don't. We appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Thanks, JoJo. Scotty B, love you, brother. Hope you're doing well this morning. Thanks, guys. Thanks. We'll be back. We'll be back soon. Hopefully, Elle will be up here with me soon again when we get her speaker fixed. That's right. You know it. Much love, much love. Thank you all. I can't scroll all the way back. It'll take me forever to do it. So everyone who is here, blessings. Please have a blessed day. Stay safe. I'm gonna head out in a little bit, and I'll have another video for you by tonight. All right? Oh yeah, Craig. Good to see you. I know there were so many people here. Forest Friend, thank you for being here. There were so many people here along the way. Shrooms are evergreens. That's good to know. Oh, are for evergreens. Okay. I know. We'll work it out. I know. I know. All right, guys. Double salute. Have a blessed day. See you next one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.